Hello, my fantastic writers. How are you doing today? You're good? All right. Now, we have been working so hard on making this book, and we are finally right at the end. Because you made your characters, right? Your supporting and your main character, setting the problem, one way they try to solve the problem, but it didn't work. So now, today, this week, we are working on we are working on the way they are actually going to solve the problem. I am so excited, right? We've been trying to resolve it. They tried one thing, but it didn't work. So today we're going to brainstorm ways that they can solve the problem. All right. And just like in that video that we just watched about the first, then, next, we're going to use those words, right, to help us out know what order, because it's really good to know what order they tried things in. All right. So the first thing we need to do is read our story so far so we know what's going to make sense. All right. So I'm going to read my story, and you guys can help me if you remember it. This is Fluffy. He is brown with white spots. He is happy and chunky. This is Cuddles. She is sassy. She is small and calico. Cuddles is a happy cat. It was a dark night. Fluffy and Cuddles went to Super Pets. It was big, noisy, and stinky. Cuddles went to look at toys and got lost. Fluffy went outside to look for her. The store closed and Cuddles was locked inside. Oh no! Fluffy ran to the door. He tried to open it with his mouth. Cuddles watched Fluffy and cried. It did not work. All right, so now what could we have them do? What could we have them do? Fluffy tried opening it with his mouth. What could they do? But this time they could have it work, right? What do you think? So Fluffy couldn't get it. Maybe this time I'll have Cuddles try. You know how cats kind of stretch up and like paw at things? I'll have her paw at the lock and it'll open and she can push it open. And then Fluffy can still help by pulling it with his teeth. Oh, I like that idea. Okay, so we got to get, right? First, so I'm actually going to put first in this one. So Fluffy ran to the door. So first, Fluffy ran to the door. All right, so I'm actually going to put it right up here, and that is okay for you to do on your paper too. First, so I remember how to spell it from the video. First, Fluffy ran to the door. He tried to open it with his mouth. Cuddles watched and then cried. It did not work. So first, Fluffy ran to the door, right? And then it's going to be then. All right, so just for my brainstorming, I'm going to write the word I'm going to use next, right? Because we're going to take some notes too. Then. All right, so while I'm talking through it, then I'm making the door super big because that's going to be the main part of my picture. So then, I'm going to look so I kind of draw it the same, right? So I'm going to draw the cat stretching up. It's a glass so you can see through. Yeah, I'm going to draw the cat stretching. Oh, her paws are coming way up here. Oh, that's funny paws. Stretchy cat, stretchy cat. Right, standing on its back legs, standing tall. There's the tail. Right, just a quick sketch. Trying to get the lock that's right here. right? And it's one of those ones that you just flip, right? And then we'll have Fluffy can be on this side. That way we can see. And I'm looking at this, so I kind of draw it the same way really quick. Erase the door middle going right through his head. We can't see it because his head's blocking it, right? And we'll have him trying to bite it. All right, and I'll draw it really nice for my final copy. All right. So then, right, so first, right, Fluffy ran to the door and tried to open it. Then let's see, Cuddles stretched, right? So then, that's the word I want to use then. Cuddles stretched. Cuddles That's a 3-letter blend. What a challenge. Ready? You can do it. What's the first letter? Good. Cuddles Job. Cuddles stretch. That's the digraph. Stretch. What 2 letters say ch? Yeah, you're brainiacs. Whew, wonderful. Cuddles stretched. D. Cuddles stretched. Excuse me. Always sneeze or cough into your elbow if you're not wearing your mask, especially. Cuddles stretched. What did she do? She stretched. She unlocked it, right? Then Cuddles stretched, unlocked it, unlocked it. So then Cuddles stretched and unlocked it. Finally, right, we can do the finally. That's the word I want to use. Finally. Finally, what happened? Fluffy opened the door with his mouth. So Fluffy. I'm just going to write opened it. These are just my notes. Tomorrow, it'll be the final copy, opened it. Okay, so I drew my idea, my brainstorm down, right? Cuddles is going to stretch up, try to unlock it. Finally, Fluffy's going to open it. And yay, he's out. Okay, so today, when you're brainstorming what is finally going to work, actually, I'm going to change my mind. Because right now I'm thinking, and finally, that's not the end. Because Fluffy opening it isn't the end. Good catch, Mrs. Kennedy. That's not finally. Finally, what is the problem? Do you remember what the problem was? I'm going to look back. Cuddles was locked inside. So that should be the end. That should be finally that Cuddles got out. So then Cuddles stretched, unlocked it. Next, Fluffy opened it. So that's my transition word, right? So we have then, next, then finally. Hold on, let me just move this so I can, there you go. Finally, and Cuddles got out. Yay! Cuddles left or got out, left. All right. All right, so when you are brainstorming today, I want you to make sure you use these transition words for the order, right? So we have then, next, and finally. All right, so when the problem is solved, that's the finally. Yay, finally! Cuddles got out, or Cuddles left. Right? So the first thing they're going to try was what we did last week. So you're going to have to go back to that page and add first. Now that we're learning about these transition words or the order words, we know that this is what happened first. So go back to your page that they tried last week and write first up there. You can spell it just like that. Now today I want you to brainstorm what they're going to do then, what they're going to do next, then what finally happened. They solved the problem. All right, so just take your notes like this, not full sentences yet. That's for tomorrow. All right, so today's just brainstorming, getting your ideas ready. Tomorrow is going to be our writing final copy day. All right, super amazing authors and illustrators. The first thing you're going to do, let's get our mirrors ready. Let's do our directions with our mirrors. Ready? Mirror words. First thing, read our story. Second thing, write first. Write the word first. Third thing, how are they going to solve it? Fourth thing, take your notes. First thing, read your story. Second thing, write the word first. Third thing, think about how they're going to solve it. Fourth thing, take your notes. All right, so our goal today is to brainstorm how they're going to solve it, and I'm actually kind of sketching it out and writing in our transition and order words what they're going to do first. You did the first last week, then what they tried, next what they did, and then finally how they solved the problem. All right, because this is going to wrap up our story. All right, super amazing authors and illustrators. I want you to start thinking right now, because when you read your story, it's going to start be like, oh, I should have them do this. You guys have great imaginations. All right. Once you have your sketch and your brainstorm notes down, please take a picture and turn it in. I want to see what transition words you're going to be doing. Are you going to use then and finally? Right? Are you going to use then, next, and finally? Are you just going to use next and finally? Right? What are you going to use to tell me what is happening? First, they did this, then, next, finally, or last. Right? I like finally, but you can use last if you want. All right, I cannot wait to see your work. I hope you have a fantastic day. And tomorrow, we will get together and write even more. All right, we're going to turn all of our notes into our final copy. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.